with small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million.
The time is 6 a.m.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
With God, comfort can replace pain. Peace can replace turmoil. Hope can replace sorrow. God loves you. God hears you. God speaks to you in your thoughts, in your heart, and through living prophets. Come, hear the words God has for you.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Financial freedom, barrel full up of crap. Down a yard, that's some things go. Take a good look inside. There's some that's loyal to income. Moving in silence. So much blessings I feel thankful. Fulfilling my dreams, I'm grateful. Fulfilling my needs, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. The harder it gets, it will change you. And the higher you get, they will hate you. Time gets so dread, it will break you. I'm so grateful, so grateful. In a life when it get hard, 10 toes down, shoulder broad. Drop on my knees and pray to God. It could have been worse, it could have been bad. Not in the earth or in the bag, not chat to the nurse and live
Hey, good morning, rise and shine, sunrisers. Would you look at that? It's time to get to TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, right here on Sunrise. Good morning, Itimus Maximus.
Good morning, Yendi. Are you feeling blue today?
Not in the blue, but in the blue. How you doing?
I am not as lovely as you're looking, but I mean, I'm good. I'm good. Look at you. Look
Listen,
at blue.
Karen, you have to stop teach these relics, you know. You have to stop teaching him the relics, Karen. Well, it's lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you too. I mean, it's a Friday when I see it's a good day. It's the beginning of the weekend, and we love Fridays because it eases us into the weekend where we can relax and take a break from the busyness of the work week. For those of you who work like 9 to 5 on a Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I know on a Friday you're like, whew.
Yeah.
I know today's go home early day, usually on a Friday.
Look here.
Yeah, man, go home early day.
I want us to further the discussion about today being a day that is also a weekend. I would love for us to continue having that discussion. Let's do the 4-day work week.
That's France,
Please.
right? That's France?
I don't know, but I know it exists and it works in places.
If we get 4 days,
work week.
we're going to start AXA 5.
No.
If we get, so which means it starts on a Friday and ends on a Tuesday?
You know how you have some,
Sorry, so what, the weekend will be lengthened then?
The weekend will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Denmark, France, Germany. Them do it, and it works. And here's the other thing I want to propose. So I want us to truly have a discussion about the 4-day work week.
So Friday wouldn't be a work day?
Friday is not a work day. But I also want us to have a discussion about a flexi work setup where everybody don't go into the work or the office at the same time. You see how school have shift?
Yes.
Work have shift.
Yes.
And so you have people who work on morning shift and them come in for the 8 o'clock and then people come in for 10 o'clock.
Yes.
And then the 8 o'clock people go home at 4 and then the 10 o'clock people go home at 6. Do you know what that would do for productivity and people that have to sit down in traffic?
Government ministers are getting free advice nationally. You're getting free advice for
growth.
For growth.
Yeah, man.
For
productivity, a happier society, less burnout, less stress, less anxiety.
Less stress.
Come on, man.
Yeah. This is free advice, And she isn't a government minister. And you're getting this free. I hope you're taking notes. I'm looking forward to the implementation. It's a good idea, because of course, productivity would increase. But the number of countries that have a 4-day work week is reason to consider, because it is working, has worked, and is still working. So
I'm telling you, I think we can
hold on a second. Does that mean it would lessen our earning?
No.
You get the same pay.
Because you're doing the same amount of work, just in a different time period.
Okay.
And then you can even reintroduce. I think one of the biggest mistakes we have made coming out of the COVID pandemic lockdowns, the biggest mistake we've made is not continuing to see how the flexi approach can work, because they're different. They're 100% there are settings that work from home can work. So even if you do 3 days in office, 1 day at home, there's a structure that can work, man. We want better quality of life,
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Imagine we had the sunrise from a bed, man. Mark you.
Listen,
some work, it just can't work, but I'm just saying.
And a lot of you are smiling just by hearing us discuss this, because it's pleasantries for you, because you like that to be implemented, so that today would be a stay-home day, and you get paid on a stay-home day like a Friday. And today is World Smile Day, by the way. Today is World Smile Day.
Look at that.
Yes, and so it's a good reason to smile. I remember it takes less muscles to smile and so much more to frown. All right? And it's the simplest, most powerful thing we can do today. And if you smile, if you look at somebody and you start to smile at them, they want to smile back at you.
Yes.
It's infectious. And reverse is true. If you start to cry and look down, they're going to want to find out what is wrong. So share a smile today. It's free. All right? And I want to challenge you today to smile at someone.
There's something my mother used to do. My mother used to literally walk around like this, and I'm not even joking. This is what she would do.
Whoa. So we're a smile.
That was her resting face.
Whoa.
Not even kidding. Oh, we didn't get it on camera, I just realized.
Oh.
So this was literally how she would walk around each day.
Whoa. With a smile.
And I'd be like, what are you smiling about? And she'd be like, I'm not smiling.
But her resting...
And I'm like, you are, but her resting face was just a...
Whoa.
So when she vexes, you know that she vexes.
Yeah.
Because it goes... But I actually remember vividly as a child thinking, she just always looks so pleasant. Let's go try that. Let's try and walk around with this as our resting face.
Yes.
Yeah, come, try. Ready?
Can't manage because I must say, I tell you what you smile what? So if you walk around and smile like that, people think there's something wrong.
Yeah, man.
In fact, yeah, in our culture, if you laugh too much, I say, no, man, DJ laugh so. Daniel, walk going, Daniel and Patrick.
Oh my gosh. Listen, let me tell you what else is going on. What is trending? Do you know that there is a new world's richest man? Do you know that there is the first person in the world to hit the value of $500 billion is Elon Musk.
No.
Yeah.
Solomon had much more money than that. King Solomon. So he is not really. But I'm serious though, 500 billion.
It's a world record. World record with a B. So according to Forbes' real-time billionaire index, CEO of X, formerly Twitter, founder of Tesla and SpaceX, becomes the first person in history to exceed a net worth of $500 billion, establishing his position against his competitors as the richest person in the world.
I know I can bet and not fail that there are some persons watching like, boy, but I want it right now. What you going to do with 500 billion US dollars?
I am going to be the person.
You can't even live to spend off all of that
Call me
money.
a hater if you will. I have no problem.
Don't want so much.
Call me a hater.
500 billion US dollars?
I actually think that is just sheer greed. It is glut, it is greed, it is excessive, it is literally just a measuring contest to be like, I have more than you, no, I have more than you, oh, look who I have more than you, I have more than you. Listen, it is madness. Do you know that if he gave up even 50% of his net worth,
250 billion,
he could end world hunger? Come on, man. It bothers me so much.
250 billion US could end world hunger.
I mean, don't quote me on that, but
I mean, you know, close.
No, but no, I'm not even kidding now. Let us talk about it, because here's the thing. Obviously we live in capitalist societies, right? Majority of us live in a society that's capitalist, and there's this thing that is taught to us to be ambitious and to go for it, and you know, wealth allows you to have certain freedoms and luxuries. Yes, that is in fact true. But how much is enough, and how much is too much?
That's the question I'm asking. Because people are not thinking about is 500 but with a B.
What are you going to do with that?
US dollars. If we had that here, I mean, if DJ had that here, DJ now come back next week.
We would know DJ. DJ would know us. DJ, we would see DJ and be like, DJ. He'd be like, oh, please, who are you?
Security.
Speaking to me.
Hey, Daniel, no, DJ said, no, man, I to remember say, we used to roll in us, you know what I mean? How much you need? No, I mean, seriously though, and it's an interesting discussion, and I know you're having it right now in your workplaces, in your schools, in your various places, because
it's a lot, man.
It's a record. That's a trending topic this morning, international trending topic, Elon Musk.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know what? Let us also talk about something that is happening that you don't need to have $500 billion to do. Well, JTB and Wingo, they've welcomed the first direct flight from Colombia. To Montego Bay. So the Jamaica Tourist Board, JTB, in partnership with Wingo Airlines, Corona, and Hyatt Hotels on Thursday, they welcomed 2 mystery flights from Colombia into the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay, marking the beginning of a new era of connectivity between the two countries. So as part of the large-scale public relations initiative, 372 passengers, not IT and myself, but they traveled on simultaneous flights from Bogota and Medellin, discovering Jamaica as their surprise destination only upon arrival. You can imagine that? Getting on a plane and you don't know where you go.
That would love that. Fun.
I would love that. I ain't even gonna lie. And I end up on a Timbuktu. And you say, whoa.
World traveler.
I didn't know Timbuktu was real. You can imagine?
You know, when I was growing up, you know, there's a place in Clarendon, Moko.
Yes.
I thought it was just a reference, but it's an actual place.
Yes.
Just like Timbuktu.
Yes.
I said, you're going to Moko. I said, Moko?
Moko does sound like a one which part.
Yeah. But it's an actual place. Good morning,
they actually
Moko.
have a really great health center in Moko.
Yes.
I've gone to Moko Health Center to speak for Breastfeeding Week with UNESCO. Moko is real. I'm going to take a picture by the sign.
Yes.
Because I want to be like, Moko. No, it's not true. We used to say it like it was just like a fictional place. It's true.
Of course.
Very true.
Happy birthday belatedly to Michael Wright, engineer here at CVM, wishing you long life and abundance of blessings. Greetings coming from all of your CVM family.
Also, Vincent Randy Chin was a Jamaican record producer and entrepreneur who ran the Randy's Shop recording studio and record label, later moving to New York City and setting up the VP Records empire. Now the world's largest independent label and distributor of Caribbean music. So it would have been his birthday as well.
And also, ZJ Liquid is a well-known Jamaican DJ, and he celebrates his birthday today too.
Nice.
Big up yourself, ZJ. All right, you know, this is a Friday. So on a Friday, we get excited because the mixtape is usually different. It's always Friday-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it prepares us for the other segments that are coming. It's going to be a great Friday. So if you are here, you're at the right place. Don't even change the dial. And it won't be blue. It'll be blue.
Hey, you change the dial and come back at Christmas. Hey, with October, you know?
Hey.
IT. With the October, 3/4 of the year.
The birds. Once you reach the birds, this is the last quarter. October, November, December. Yeah. But we're gonna have a fantastic day.
The birds.
The birds, yeah. September,
October, November, December. Into the mixtaper.
Into the mixtaper.
Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could live forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina. But now my heart is still the pain. I'm Camille, ole coco. Shabby shoni meroni.
Somebody song go find me one day. I don't dare wait, don't stay too far away.
Baby, gonna waka waka when you enter Malija. Baby, gonna will you give me sugar and wahala? Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa. Very good book. In a pay. So I tell you long I'm made. Yo. I could balance. Pumpkin go solo. Wait,
Crunch your craving with the value menu from KFC. With combos starting at just $620. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Catch it early.
Don't make it fall.
Don't drop the ball.
Early detection can save your life.
Catch it early. Get screened for breast cancer today.
Do your self-examination regularly.
And schedule your mammogram.
Make sure you're prepared
with Sachet for Life critical illness insurance.
Don't drop the ball.
One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, that is it. Any two combo, double deal. Cool. It's a good look, pick any two you wish. Whopper Junior bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich, I grab a big fish. Plus 2 small fries and 2 small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Penn Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Whoa! Brilliant action here at Extreme E. Unbelievable! Absolute carnage!
It's 6:21 in the morning. If we would just come back and say, welcome back to Sunrise, it's time for headlines, over to you, TK. That'd be so boring. That would not be us. We have to say, welcome back to Sunrise. It's that time of the morning when we get excited to introduce the headliner of all headliners in the world. And we get a chance to introduce her this morning. She goes by the name TK.
What is happening? Is a great question.
I want a breath. We didn't even plan that.
That's all the breath I have for this morning.
What do I even do with that? Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm trying to smile all the time. Look, how's it going? Good morning, everyone. So good to see you.
The resting face.
The resting face with the smile. You never like how, I like the vibe zero I go on Funny Andy this morning.
I tell you.
I like it.
Thank you so much.
I don't know, it's giving Miss Universe. It's giving, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's giving runway.
Yeah.
And I love that for you.
Love this for me. Thank you.
And I don't know, you always look dapper. But who's ready for the headlines?
Like, by the way.
If you missed that, you would have.
I go. You always sharp, you know? All right, let's jump into the headlines, shall we? So, Jamaica, part of group of standing partners to steer GCF in Haiti. And you're wondering, what is that? What's going on? Jamaica has joined the group of standing partners to support the Gang Suppression Force, that's GSF, in Haiti with a 12-month mandate. The 5,550-strong force will work with Haitian authorities to neutralize gangs, secure infrastructure, and ensure humanitarian access. The main goal is to protect vulnerable populations and prevent displacement. This UN-authorized mission replaces the previous multinational security support, MSS mission, which expired on October 2. Now, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith, emphasized the importance of supporting Haiti amid the humanitarian and security crises. Jamaica has advocated for the mission to address the mass displacement and abuses. The GSF mission will work alongside the OAS roadmap to restore stability and security in Haiti.
We're into that, restoring stability.
It's a big job.
It's a big job. And it's a unique place.
It's a big job.
It has a history that it features instability. We hear a lot of reports of violence and just disruption to society. Oftentimes we hear about that in terms of Haiti. Of course, this country has been a country to receive a lot of Haitians who come here because they're fleeing. Seeking refuge. Yeah. So we keep hearing those news. So now that we are adding to or supporting the efforts to bring stability, GSF, gang suppression, we're into that.
Yeah, Haiti is such a heartbreaking
Yes, historically.
scenario. Historically, the oppression that they faced, the oppression that they still face because they're still indebted to their colonizer, their previous colonizer. The aftermath of so much natural disasters as well. The face of instability in terms of what happens in the political landscape and what happens in, I don't want to say, it's almost like it's war-torn, war-riddled, it's crime-riddled is what I'm looking for. I think that all of the support that can get behind Haiti is critically important. It's a beautiful nation with rich history, a valuable member of the region, and we have to be our brother's keeper. And so I know some might be looking on and saying, but we have our own issues here. How we go help? There's a way that we can take care of ourselves and still extend a hand to help our brother.
Yeah,
that's so true. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad that you said all that, because I mean I feel like there's so many, you know, if you don't know the history, you can think, Lord, man, it just feel like something always a go on in Haiti. But there's a reason for that. You know, there's a very rich history of instability that wasn't by accident.
Correct.
You know,
correct.
And so and you know we're now seeing the effects year after year after year after year of all of this intervention from outside forces. So, I mean, I'm glad that Haiti is getting the support. I'm just hoping that there's some economic plans, you know, economic growth plans alongside. I know it's all about stop the violence and stop the crime and help people to be safe and that stuff, but a lot of that, of course, as we know, is tied toward opportunity, you know, access, you know, quality of life, things like that. And so I hope that's also a part of whatever programs going towards there. Yeah?
Absolutely.
All right, so next up, Feel Good Friday headline. You guys mentioned Elon Musk earlier this morning.
500
With a what? B. Right?
Yes.
All right, well, Saudi billionaire loses his billionaire status after donating $19 billion to charity.
My kind of guy. Look at
I knew
it.
you'd like that, Yendi. I knew
On
it.
the same
My
day.
kind of
I
guy.
knew you'd like that. Saudi billionaire Prince Al-Walid bin Talal shocked the world in 2015 when he announced he would donate his entire fortune, about $32 billion at the time, to charity. The move was one of the largest acts of philanthropy in history, aimed at funding health initiatives, education, poverty relief, and women's rights projects globally. The donation drastically cut his net worth, even stripping him of his billionaire status on paper. But Al-Walid said the goal was to use his wealth for the betterment of humanity, not personal legacy. It's a rare example of extreme wealth being given away in a single lifetime. I knew you'd love that. I knew you'd love that.
Well,
you know,
guess who's watching us this morning?
Who?
Elon Musk.
Hi.
He watches us.
I doubt it.
He watches us, yes. He does. Because you see, he told me last week that because we broadcast on YouTube, he gets to tune in.
He
so
told
he's watching.
you that.
So I'm just saying.
He told you that?
He told
we had a
that.
conversation. I mean,
How much did he pay you to say?
He wanted me to do a test drive of one of those Teslas.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, Elon, I mean, take a leaf out of Al-Walid's book, you know? 19 billion.
Let me just tell you guys something.
About 100 billion.
You see, if IT were to win the lotto or become rich, you wouldn't say anything, you know what? There would be sad.
There would be
You see, if next week, Wednesday and Friday, IT come in here and him at big soap, him really not Elon for true.
First of all, National Stadium have a full free show, beer comedian.
And we are
30,000 people that's come laugh. Me
I love
employ
that.
every comedian in the country and the region.
Yeah, I want to know so laugh can't bust guess.
Yeah, but you know what?
Feed when you come and laugh.
Laugh.
What are you going to feed us?
Let me tell you, laughing right now, especially the way the play is heavy, that would be a gift.
Oh, yes,
that would be a blessing. Some people will need to laugh, man. Look at Antonal, Daniel.
Actually, back to National Smile Day. Everyone, let me see your smile.
Smile.
Oh, Dre, I didn't know you had those cheekbones.
Let
me see that.
Andre smiling.
Patrick.
Supposed to paint but that's what I have for you this morning until 7 a.m. I'll see you again for the news.
I'll see you again too.
No, really, I really think we should try that. Today is National Smile Day, so everybody just kind of walk around with a... Let me see yours.
Smile,
Go again. All right, after the break, it's your Friday morning dose of laughs in React. We'll be right back with a smile to match your smile. You better let me see you smile.
Comfort can replace pain. Peace can replace turmoil. Hope can replace sorrow. God loves you. God hears you. God speaks to you in your thoughts, in your heart, and through living prophets. Come, hear the words God has for you.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, Singer, and IslandNet Services.
Here at Extreme E. This is unbelievable. Absolute carnage.
We're sailing into the Laugh Fest. Just like this. Welcome back to Sunrise. It's time for the R-E to the A to the C-T. And of course, that's the time of morning when we're supposed to laugh. Listen, you see, if we don't get good joke, we not laugh.
No, me not pretend.
Yes.
If it's not funny, we not laugh. But I will smile.
You will smile?
Because today is
Smile Day.
Smile Day.
First video.
Why you not like about your parents?
Every Saturday, I turn them shopping partner. I'm tired of supermarket tour, man.
Talk the things.
I don't like when them show my baby pictures to every stranger. I'm not a celebrity, man.
Anything else?
Ouch, 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 ouch. I don't like when them comb my ear. I feel like them a rip out my soul.
Talk the truth now.
Them force me eat carrot. But them yam KFC right in my face. Wicked about money.
Them take my lunch money and say,
we'll pay you back. Up to now, I'm still waiting.
I remember that's what you feel. You borrow the money all this time. Eh? Oh God. DJ, stop borrowing your daughter's money.
You're embarrassing, you know?
Hey, the one that we do it to them, and we're not giving them back nothing, you know what I mean? They know how we work hard to take good care of them.
But is we getting the money in the first place?
Exactly, and I'm asking back, you know?
Oh my gosh, next video.
Bongo yeah. Mombari nanga. Kasongo mbona we. Songa libala. Oh yeah. Kasongo mbona we.
Now what? Someone is bathing? What? I didn't get that. Yeah, you got that?
Wait, what?
They were bathing?
Run it again.
Mombari nanga. Kasongo mbona we. Songa libala. Oh yeah. Kasongo mbona we.
But the man living in the water hole?
Yeah. Unless he was, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'd run too. I'd run again.
You know what is scarier? How long has he been under the water?
Yes. That is true. Serious things. Okay.
Next video.
Dead. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, listen, man, I tell you something, man. One good thing about music, when it hits,
you feel no pain.
I tell you. I mean, it's always nice to see children, and it's always Marley's music.
Yeah. Global impact.
Global impact.
That nice
Very
bad.
nice.
Oh gosh. Next video.
I trust my wife. I trust my wife.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Do it, Mom! Do it!
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just do a practice shot. What was that?
Not gonna lie, I trust my wife. She's a dead ass shoot.
I trust my wife. I think. I don't know. I have no idea.
We're about to have some fun. Okay.
Oh my.
You know? I know there are a couple of wives who like to do that, play that game, but not the game.
I want to try that challenge.
Yeah?
I'm going to try that challenge.
The hand straight?
I mean, straight enough. Come here, IT. Come here, let's ease up this hat.
No.
Say,
Yendi.
I trust my co-host.
No, Yendi, I cannot manage.
Come, IT. Say,
I cannot manage.
I trust my co-host.
All right, I trust my co-host. People, look here, you see, if she lick me in my eye,
Big up Davey on audio. Let's go.
Go to the break. Let's go to the break. It's time for the break.
IT?
Stick and stay. Don't move.
Move
Stick
your
and
hands.
stay. We're going to record it and show you in the break.
I trust
all right?
my co-host. Go ahead.
We're going to show you in the break.
I trust my co-host.
I trust my co-host.
It's just joy and niceness whenever we get together. And that smile on your face is something to treasure.
Grateful that in these special moments, I'm the one that you always chosen.
Thank you, Jamaica, for 50 years of finger-licking good memories. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
I am made for more. That's why I got a JN Bank small business loan to open my salon and build my dream with my style. Now I am my own boss, popping my own style and trending up.
Start your journey with a Jane Bank Small Business Loan. With small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit janebank.com or contact us on WhatsApp 876-295-1298 to get started. Jane Bank, we will help you find a way. Get ready for Jesus 2025, 25th Jubilee Year of Hope with Father Holong and Friends, a celebration of faith and the life of Jesus Christ at the National Arena. Gala shows on September 27 to 28 and October 4 to 5. Tickets adults $2,000 and $3,000, children $1,200. All proceeds support missionaries of the poor. Get your tickets now. Call 876-774-7350 or 876-809-5877. Jesus 2025. You can't afford to miss it.
Catch it early.
Don't make it fall.
Don't drop the ball.
Early detection can save your life.
Catch it early. Get screened for breast cancer today.
Do your self-examination regularly.
And schedule your mammogram.
Make sure you're prepared
With Patrick for Life Critical Illness Insurance.
Don't drop the ball.
Counting down to the weekend here on Sunrise. Happy Friday, everyone. And you know, nothing beats a good movie night, unless, of course, you take that movie night to the beach under the stars in Negril. Well, that's exactly what the Skylark Film Festival is all about, bringing cinema, culture, and conversations straight to the shoreline. This year's edition is bigger than ever, with screenings, tributes, live performances, and even a pitch showcase for filmmakers. So joining us to tell us all about it is the festival's creator, Mr. Gareth Cobran. Gareth, good morning. How are you?
Very good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, Isaac. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you.
I'm good.
We are not as good as you. You just are already on set. You're on location in Negril. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. It's a little unfair, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you leave now, you can catch the screenings this evening, so come on down.
Yeah. Let's talk about what is happening. Why is there even a thing called Skylark Film Festival?
Skylark Film Festival was formed right on this beach right here, literally. Out of just the beauty of this beach and the fact that we have so many films in Jamaica that don't get to be seen at this side of the world, you know?
Yeah.
The West is underserved when it comes to film, and I figured this is a perfect place to show films, especially our work, you know, as Jamaicans. It's a good place to see ourselves on a big screen.
Absolutely. And you said that if we leave now, we could get there on time for this evening's showcase. But what can patrons expect when they come down? Give us an overview, a preview.
Okay, so today we start out with short documentaries. This is the first year we're doing short documentaries. We usually do short films and then features, and we try to do seminars as well. We try to add an educational component to it. So this morning we're gonna start, well, this is where we were last night. So we had a welcome party here last night, DJ Gabby on stage. It was beautiful. You can check the Instagram. And then upstairs now, today, we're gonna go upstairs where we have our screening room for our short docs, and we're gonna do our seminar as well up here. Actually, let me walk you up and tell you. So we have our short docs, and then our seminars with Diane Ashford, who is a line producer from Atlanta. What we try to do, we try to bring a lot of people in so we can help to network and educate the industry out here. So Diane is at 4 to 6, where she'll do her workshop up here. This is our second screening space.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So once we finish up here, then we move down to our 6 6
very
o'clock
cool.
screenings.
Oh, what
down
a
on the
great
beach.
shot. Oh my goodness.
Right.
Wow.
So all of this is filled with seating. So we have loungers, 2 rows of loungers, and those are like first come, first serve. Usually people come from early before sunset and reserve a seat.
Well, to be very honest, I would definitely be there before sunset, take in the sunset, and then experience the film. Gareth, talk to me about the vision that you had when you decided to make this thing happen. As you mentioned, you know, it's not just about showcasing films. There are workshops involved. There are professionals involved. We saw the lineup as well. The documentaries, the short films, the name it. What's the thing that you want people to take away from the experience? And who is your true target audience here?
Well, that's a very good question. So what I really want people to take away is to understand that we have a film industry in Jamaica, and it's a thriving industry.
Yeah.
And it's an industry, I think we overlook it sometimes, but we need to really spend time and build the thing that we have, because we're very creative. You know, we do it in music. You can see what we've done with reggae music and dancehall in the world. And I believe that it's the same thing that we can do with films. You know, we have stories to tell, and we don't often get to tell them. So we have a space now where we can tell the stories and showcase them to ourselves.
Brilliant.
And we can share it with the world.
Brilliant.
This is a perfect destination.
Yeah.
You know, everybody wants to come to Jamaica. So I'm giving them a good reason to come.
Yeah.
Trust me, I mean, the idea of choosing Negril, I mean, the backdrop that we just saw, it's breathtaking, it's inviting, and I'm just thinking that I should be driving into Negril later on.
Definitely.
So talking about the costs to get there, and talking about the different arrangements.
Well, you know what? That's one
where
thing.
in Negril?
There's no cost for this festival. It's free of charge. Free admission.
Repeat that, Gareth.
It's free of charge. Free admission.
So you literally just make your way down to Negril, book a room, and check out all of what is there on offer for the festival.
Whoa.
That's it. We're trying to have you come and experience Negril. You know, it's not just a festival alone. We want to experience Negril, because Negril is an amazing destination. There's so much to offer here, you know? So we wanted to come, enjoy the films, but enjoy the space as well. The beauty of Negril.
So Gareth, so quickly before we go, direct me. We reach a roundabout at Negril. We make the right turn. We're heading on. Is it Norman Manley Boulevard? What is it?
Norman Manley Boulevard.
Yes.
That's right.
And direct me. I come past where what?
We are pretty much beside Couples on the strip.
Google Skylark.
Skylark.
And you'll go straight to Skylark.
Karen,
Skylark.
we're heading down.
Yes, that's right.
Impromptu.
Skylark Negril.
Skylark Negril. Listen, guys.
Skylark Negril Beach Resort.
Brilliant.
Skylark Negril Beach Resort. That's the place to be this weekend.
That's the place to be.
Yes. And it's free. And it's fantastic. It's going to be fun.
And it's free.
Yes.
That's right.
And it's going to be filmed on a Friday. Thank you very much.
Awesome stuff.
Film on
Good
a
to
Friday,
see
film
you,
on a
G.
Saturday, film on a Sunday.
Yes.
Have a great, successful weekend. Thank you, G. I appreciate you. A big thank you to Gareth Coburn. Who is Gareth?
He's the creator of the Skylark Film Festival. In Jamaican, we say FLIM. But it's Film Festival, 4 days of films, music, and culture right by the sea. What could be better?
Nice sea, man.
Don't move a muscle, because more sunrise after this break.
So what time we leave, Negril?
Leave Kingston.
No, man. We'll come back to the leave.
One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, that is it. Any two combo, double deal. It's a good look, pick any two you wish. Whopper Junior bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich or grab a big fish. Plus 2 small fries and 2 small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Penn Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
Here at Extreme E. This is unbelievable. Absolute carnage.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Yeah, it was nice. All right, foodies, it's time to talk flavors. So our next guest has been on quite the adventure, trading pots and pans here in Jamaica for a culinary journey all the way in Uganda and in South Africa. Well, he's back home now with stories, inspiration, and maybe a few new tricks and seasonings up his sleeve, hopefully. Joining us this morning is the one and only Chef Brian Lumley. Good morning.
Hi, Andy. Thanks for having me.
It's good to see you.
Same.
Brian, we have to talk about it. First of all, before we even get into the travels, let's talk about, obviously you've been on your culinary journey for years now. You're a well-established chef. How does one keep things exciting as a chef?
Listen, I wish everybody to get exposed to travel. Like, if travel was free, Jamaica would never see me again. Like, I love traveling. And I think it's important for everybody to travel because that's how you connect your roots. That's how you explore new flavors. That's how you experience different people, different ways of thinking, different mindsets. And then, most importantly, of course, I'm just kidding about that. I would definitely come home. There's nowhere better than yard. But then to bring all that back to Jamaica and merge it with our ingredients, merge it with our culture, our vibe, and you create something new out of that.
Yeah. Speaking of creating something new, let's talk about going to Uganda because that was new for you. Why was Uganda the place of choice and what happened there?
So I was invited by Honorary Consul Michael O'Donnell. He is very passionate about showcasing, Uganda's produce and what they have to offer, which is we're on the same line, just on the other side of the world. And so we wanted to showcase those two cultures in a beautiful way, and it was magnificent. We had a fantastic masterclass with the Culinary School of Uganda, and then the following day we had a 5-course fine dining dinner in an art gallery space. It was just such a rich, beautiful culture of black excellence.
Yes.
That's what everybody dressed up to the nine, and it was just a celebration of fantastic food and culture.
You know what I did see in your stories, because I followed everything that you were posting as you were going along the experience. It wasn't one big pot of rice and peas.
Yes.
If you go over there and teach them how to make rice and peas?
No, absolutely. And it's so important, it's so interesting, right? So the chef asked the head of the school, sat down in a room before, and he said, Brian, what is so special? I hope you don't take this the wrong way. What's so special about Right, they call it beans. So
Right,
we call it peas, they call it
rice
beans.
and
What's
beans.
special about rice and beans? And I say, you know, I'm glad you asked that question because Jamaican food is difficult to describe.
Yes.
On the surface level, it sounds very simple.
Yeah.
Rice and peas, what's so special about rice and peas? But until you taste it, you've never had rice and peas or rice like that in your life. But while I was cooking that pot of rice and peas before I had the rice, there's so many components, the coconut milk, the nutmeg. They're wondering what I'm doing. Right, and it's just to see the peppers, the thyme, the scallion.
I can smell the video that we're seeing on screen here.
The aroma, and I let them taste every stage and step because they have to understand how the flavors develop and how it changes, how strong it has to be before you add the rice, how it will be after you add the rice. Then we can talk about recipes and I'll share recipes with you and that kind of thing. But
you know what I love about this? Because cultural exchange is so much more than what people think. Because when you think cultural exchange, you probably don't even think Jamaican chef going into a space, teaching Jamaican cuisine and also taking away lessons as well. But let's talk about the marketplace. What happened there?
The marketplace?
What was it? Some market something.
Which one? So I went to a coronation market.
You mean their coronation market?
Their coronation
it's about the market.
Same thing like ours, just on steroids.
You mean much more vast?
No, much more vast.
Is what that's in your hand, chef?
I mean, they have kalaloo like us, but they call it a different name. They have jackfruit that is 3 times the size of our jackfruit. Really? You know how jackfruit is. They have soursop. They have a lot of the things that we have and more. They grow their own vanilla. Right, vanilla pods.
Yes.
I thought that came from Europe when I saw it there. Yeah, or Madagascar. It's there in Uganda. So I enjoyed that market visit. That showed me a piece of their culture and how they use banana, the tree. They use every part of the banana tree.
Really?
Meaning that their pot that they steam, their I forgot the name of it. But they cut the trunks and they put that at the base of the pot. Then they steam the banana leaf, they stuff it, put it on top of those trunks, then pour water at the base, and all the meat that they wrap in the banana leaf is steamed in that pot, right? All of it is steamed. Their food is very healthy. You see the guys, some big, thick African guys, they don't need no protein shake. Everything is from their food.
He said they don't need no protein shake. No protein shake. Let us also talk a bit about, well, other than the plan that you now have to expand our market and create a whole new market.
Absolutely.
No. Just throwing that out there. But South Africa.
Yeah.
You went on down now to
South
headed
Africa.
south.
Right.
Tell me about being in Cape Town.
No, Cape Town is beautiful. Yeah. Guys, if you ever get a chance, look at the right camera. Visit Cape Town, visit Africa. If you want to know where Jamaican passport is strong, visit Africa.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you,
we barely need visa. Barely need visa.
I never need no visa for the 2 countries I went, but most countries, you get it on the spot.
Arrival,
and I can tell you, they don't ask money questions. I've seen them pull over Europeans or Americans and asking them a lot of questions. What you doing here? How long are you here for? They open your book, Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica. Have a nice day, sir.
Yeah.
There's no question. No hassle, nothing, right? So South Africa, fantastic place. I never had a bad meal there.
It doesn't exist.
So much seasonings, diversity. It is like Jamaica on steroids. It's like out of many one people, that's South Africa times 58
100.
million.
Yeah.
Right? So it is just a beautiful space. People are great. They're forward thinking. The air is clean. The views are beautiful. It just looks like it's framed. Everywhere looks framed in a picture. It's just, I breathe in just fresh air all the time. I said I would live there for 3 months of the year for something. You know, it was just
We can
beautiful.
talk about that because remember, I used to live there.
Yeah.
So, and it's the only place, I often say it's the only place I wouldn't hesitate to live.
No, for sure.
Outside of Jamaica.
It's the first place I visited outside of Jamaica that I say, I'd live here.
I could do that. Yeah.
Nowhere else. Sure. I've never left Jamaica and felt that way.
So tell me now, for those of us who want to experience what you are now going to change or add, or where do we experience what Chef Lumley has to offer?
So right now I'm doing a brunch at Strawberry Hill, and it has just been extended to December. So it's
great, because I thought it ended in September.
Yeah, it was supposed to end in September. But we spoke, the CEO and I, Marika Kessler, she loved what's going on up there. The staff are engaged. The food and beverage is revived again. So we extended it to December. So it's every last Sunday of the month, except December. December is going to be on the 21st, so the Sunday before Christmas, right? So all of it, I can tell you from now, guys, December is going to be sold out. So all the company projects and HR departments, they love to buy these tickets and tables for their book early. Yes. I'm telling you from now, don't call me. I'm going to turn off my phone. Okay?
Because he's going to be stirring the
I'm
pot.
going to be cooking.
Come on, man. And then the cuisine varies each staging,
Each theme is a different thing. So next month is Italy. I'm going to be linking up with Dom Pearson for his pizza, bringing his pizza up there. November is going to be a Friendsgiving type of vibe. So we're mixing back some of the Caribbean, and I'll probably bring back a few Mediterranean favorites. And then December is a winter wonderland, right? You know, up there is cool and nice. By December, it's going to be
on an open fire.
Oh, just cool now, man.
Little eggnog, little sorrel.
Something.
Little glazed ham. Come on, man.
Gungo rice and peas.
Oh, stop this.
Yeah, man. We're not going to itch.
I have to ask, where are you off to next? Because I also know that just before you did Uganda and South Africa, I know you were in Anguilla.
Yeah, and St. Martin.
And St. Martin doing Taste of the Caribbean.
So we're doing an aggressive push for Jamaican cuisine.
Yeah.
All right, and I've been seeking some support from the Jamaica Tourist Board and others, and I'm getting some favorable responses. But we want to ensure that, you know, Jamaica is more than reggae music and beaches. They've done a fantastic job spreading the culture. Now our food needs to shine, because if you see recently, Sushi in the Bush went on the 50 best list, which is an amazing and significant achievement. And I'm so happy I was there to witness that. I was in Vegas, so after I flew 22 hours from South Africa to make sure I catch Lisa presentation at 50 best, and I was very proud. I'm not a guy that cry, but I was very close to tears witnessing them collect their award.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, keep going. Really appreciate you. Big love always to Chef Lumley for sharing a taste of his Ugandan adventure with us this morning. And of course, we're going to take a quick break now. And when we return, TK will be here with us without food, but with news. We'll take it. Either way, we shall go full with belly, but just not with a meal. It's all right. Stay with us here on Sunrise. I can't be...
It's the art of living insurance with JN Life. The time is
7 a.m.
Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government-issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf, proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
Comfort can replace pain. Peace can replace turmoil. Hope can replace sorrow. God loves you. God hears you. God speaks to you in your thoughts, in your heart, and through living prophets. Come, hear the words God has for you.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. More than 100 students and staff members from Manchester High School have joined forces with police and residents in the ongoing search for 12-year-old Jaden Smith. The boy has been missing since last Friday, but there is optimism after Jaden was spotted by members of the search team on Wednesday. Akeem Oret has the latest.
Work with that then, work with that. But as I said, just one of the students and staff from the...
A group of students, teachers and law enforcement officials working together on Thursday. They're searching for Jaden Smith, who has been missing since last Friday. The search intensified today after the 12-year-old was spotted Wednesday evening. More than 100 students from Manchester High joined in search with police. Police combed abandoned buildings and used drones to locate the boy. Search teams continued combing the hills and bushes Thursday morning into the afternoon without success, but there is renewed optimism after Jaden was seen last night. Jasford Gabriel is principal of Manchester High.
Conclusively, based on who I spoke with, Jaden was seen along this Wesley Road area here last night. When they raised the alarm, he started to run. One of my staff workers at school saw him, and she said that she had gotten some help from one of the male persons that was on the road that was going in the other direction. They could have held on to him, but by the time they could have done anything, he disappeared somewhere in the area. And so the positive we take from that is that he's alive. We are happy for that, and we think we are getting closer and closer to having a breakthrough. And so we are combing the area with a number of eyes, as we have said, and the expectation is that we will find him. We want to see him and grab him, and then we will take it from there.
Garcia Beezer, a student of Manchester High, says Jaden plays a crucial role as part of the student body.
And he's very important to our school body. You know, he's in the cadets, and I think that he's a very good young man. He's served well at his previous school, and I believe that he will excel at Manchester High School. It's not a good feeling for us, and we all are searching for him earnestly because he needs to come back home.
Detective Sergeant in the Missing Persons Coordination Desk in the Manchester Police Division, Althea Hibbert Lawson, says since the launch of the investigation, all possible leads have been followed.
We have had several leads, and we are currently doing investigations into all the leads that we have had so far. Today is day 4 of our searches. We have come up with nothing so far, no new information. However, every time we get a call or we get a lead, we move towards the lead.
While investigations continue, police are urging the public to desist from sharing disinformation about the whereabouts of the child.
It is an active investigation that is going on, and we want you, the public, to put yourself in the position of us, the police, as well as the family members. You would not want your relatives to be missing and getting prank calls about him being at the hospital when he's not there. So I'm going to use this medium to appeal to the public, please, cease and desist from doing so.
In the meantime, this plea.
Jaden, if you are hearing my voice, this is Althea. Come and speak with me. Come and talk with me. Whatever is happening in your mind, we can talk about it. We are here for you. We're concerned about you, and we love you. Jamaica and the world love you, Jaden. So wherever you are, just walk up and say, I want to speak to Auntie Althea.
Akeem Oret, CVM News.
In sports, 3.5 years after their maiden World Cup victory, Bangladesh defeated Pakistan again. A 7-wicket victory on Thursday for their second win in a 50-overs World Cup. Choosing to bat, the Pakistanis could only manage 129 in 38.3 overs, as Sharna Akhtar stagged at 3 for 5. In reply, Rubia Jalik hit a maiden half-century as Bangladesh strolled to 131 for 3, with more than 19 overs to spare at Premadasa Stadium, Colombo. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I am TK Dawkins. More Sunrise coming at you after this.
needs a helping hand, somebody to understand. In the end, we're all human. For people living with HIV, no discrimination. Here to support them through. Respect you as usual. Got to protect them too. When you're friend of your family, somebody in your community. People living with HIV. Protect, accept, and respect people living with HIV. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Make home yours with up to 30% off select items at Quartz. Get lounge, dining, and bedroom furniture starting at $11,999. Fridges, stoves, and washers starting at $26,999. And smart TVs starting at $24,999. Shop today with Quartz Ready Finance and get more. Make home yours with up to 30% off at Quartz, bringing value home. Offers end October 31. Conditions apply.
Here at Extreme E. This is unbelievable. Absolute carnage.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Oh, brilliant action here at Extreme E. Unbelievable. Absolute carnage.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, Jamaica has no shortage of raw talent. But how do we make sure that creativity gets the support, training, and structure it needs to really shine? Well, that's where the government's new training institute comes in. And this morning, we're unpacking what it means for our creative community. Here to walk us through its cultural communications specialist, Colleen Douglas.
Good
and
morning.
Looking so beautiful, creatively adorned, colorful.
Really put on a frock.
No, but we can't tell the people
like
that
it.
as you walked in here, IT burst into song. You
Yeah.
never hear, you didn't hear him. Black woman and child. Colleen, let us talk about it. I feel like we always talk about it, but the conversation has to continue until the conversation becomes actionable tasks and we actually see things happening. The creative industry. Let's talk about the state of the industry and what needs to happen to feed the industry in a healthy way with people who are equipped and ready and going into the space, ready to perform in the space? Talk to me about the industry.
I think we should start when the baby is born.
Right.
At the basic school level.
Yeah.
What happens there? What are our children exposed to without you having to fork out extra money and pay for it? And we don't take that seriously enough. Extracurricular activities become an expense, but extracurricular activities are often the things that shape creatives.
Yeah.
So you pay for music, you pay for dance, you're paying for everything that children should just naturally be given. So when we move out of rural Jamaica, for instance, there are students, thank God for JCDC.
Yeah.
So you have JCDC, but then it's just a special group of super talented ones who have the time and often who bright too, who get an opportunity. It's not like it's across the board. So I think we have to start there, addressing the system. Let's move from more than a recorder as compulsory for children to have and give them instruments because they'll just play. But when you started and you said that we're full of raw talent, I'm like, yeah, the country is really full of raw talent. And I believe in lifelong learning. I believe that people should have other means of certification outside of the academic, the traditional academic institution. So I'm open to that. But the government announcement, so my politics is the orange economy, comfortably. Orange economy is the cultural and creative industries. So that's my politics. So it doesn't matter to me who is in power, or probably it does. But the truth is, whoever is in successive governments have not really done enough for the industry. Last week there was a conversation about clothing. How many of us can really afford local clothes based on the price line when you can go Shein? That's what people are saying. And the truth is that, do you want to have a more expensive clothes than the house we live in?
Right.
But the truth is, we also have not looked at what the industry needs, and the designers have been crying out for seamstress, people who can sew. Why don't we focus on that? Everything is music. The first thing we think about when we hear creative and culture is music.
But I was going to ask you, sorry, let me just pause right there. Let us go back before we even get into putting the recorder in a child's hand. Doesn't the conversation actually have to start with how we view, as a society, things that are creative? Because the problem is, I believe that we still have this view that is a frivolous thing, is a thing on the side.
I know, I mean, in my utopian thing, say it's the only space to be in.
Right.
Because I think that's where we function.
And where we
that's where we function.
But how do we address that? Where it is not looked upon as a hobby or a thing to do in addition to your academics, but it is viewed as, this is this person's genius. Genius happens in so many different forms.
That's true.
There isn't just left brain genius, which is the typical structure that we know with math and English and history, but there's also right brain genius. So how do we change the conversation to have people respect the genius that is the right brain creative genius?
Put it on the curriculum.
Right.
So the country has a focus, or the world said STEM.
STEM.
And we just jump on
leave
it.
out there.
And
STEM without the A night.
Yes, I love
mean, what's the world? What's Earth without the art? Huh?
Right.
It's just boring. So for me, it is really recognizing the value of people in creative industries, and you can talk about it in simple ways. It's music that gets us going at a party. It's the way that the food is done. You had a chef earlier on. That's art.
That's culinary art.
So there is so much that the industry does for the country, but we don't say it.
Right.
We don't show people, and we also are not showing people how they make money. Still, the broke artists, I thought that was an old conversation, to be very honest.
Old,
because we have enough examples of artists who are not broke. You're broke?
No, sir. Me?
You could make some more money if you want, but it doesn't mean that you're broke.
Right?
So I think it is, though. It is I always talk about we're culture name strategy for supper. And if we don't start at the very basic level where people appreciate what the creative industries mean by showing them how it works in other spaces and how it can work here, because Vision 2030 soon coming again. Like we never know, say 2030 that come. But Vision 2030 says that we're going to be a cultural super state. cultural superstate means say, I know just music wanna happen.
Right.
I mean, live music is the thing. Like for me, that's my happiest space. But when you look about dancers, my daughter dances, and when me I buy like point shoes and ballet,
Let me tell you.
me feel like say me I buy a house.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking that's the dancer's tool of trade. But you know, they're on a list.
You know,
You understand what I mean? It's not on a list like how your guitar would be on a list.
Right.
So those things are basic for me, you know, like really basic, and somebody just needs to sit down and do it.
Last evening, I had a lengthy discourse with some students at the Edna Manley College of Visual and Performing Arts.
Yeah, in the place.
And
my place too.
Yes, you know, absolutely. It is the place. Since we're talking about training institutes, it's the place for training
in the Caribbean.
creatives.
Oh,
in the
don't
Caribbean
make me even get there with that statement.
But let me say it though. The meeting, the discourse was to look at the visual arts and music arts industry. But we spent a great deal of time looking at visual arts because this thing, no, not music.
Because so much is missing.
Because so much is missing and
but
neglected.
Yet so much
in
is
visual,
happening.
In
so
visual
much
arts.
is happening in visual arts, you know. I just wish that we would move outside of the island's capital sometimes.
You know what
and go across the country. Because me feel like say a Kingston and Mobile, Jamaica, come on, a Clarendon me come from. No mural, no did they. Like show me one. So for me, it's having the art around the place, celebrating it around the place, but me really want to go to one did start, but this cultural training, creative training space that's created. While I think it's important, I think we should have high schools that are creative focused.
Well, I've been saying
Yendi, so when you come at Edna, instead of 5 years, you'd have spent 4.
Colleen, we have been saying
and we know
this.
it. Look at Brit School. Look at all of the schools that focus, like where Amy Winehouse and Adele and the whole of them go.
Performing arts
it's performing art school. Then still the regular subject, you know. So when you know what I go do short courses to satisfy an industry, and you create something new when Edna did it. Edna can facilitate short courses, so we are reinvent the wheel for. I just find those things are nonsense and distracting.
We need to enhance what is already there.
But
we need to improve upon what is there.
See, I mean, perhaps just the infrastructural challenges or whatever, the budget to start creating these schools. We could start, as you mentioned earlier, to put it on the curriculum of every school.
Yeah, man.
It's a subject that...
You know, like when you're in high school, you do P up to 3rd form.
Yes.
Which, that wasn't my time. We did it up to 5th form. So now, have an option so that students, you can do, and they do, you know. But it's not significant.
And it needs to be across the board because it does exist. Because I can tell you at St. Andrew High School for girls, you can do music, dance, drama, all up to CXC level. And visual arts, right? You have theatre arts, but it has to be across the board, and it has to be at a particular level.
But and I'm also going to say, what is the training you get as a dancer before you reach Edna?
I'm going to say, so that's exactly where I was going with it. It has to be at a particular level. So the practitioners must be people equipped to actually share the knowledge. It can't be that, it cannot...
It can't be that you take a drama student to teach dance.
It cannot be that you take a drama student to teach dance.
Because you don't want to pay an extra teacher.
It cannot be.
And whose burden should that be?
And the dance teacher shouldn't be teaching drama.
Because that's not your training.
That's not your training. And also, I'm a product of JCDC, you know. We have JCDC medal for stone dog, right? But let us be very clear. Even within that space, there can be so much more in terms of expanding what is on offer, the genres, there are no ballet pieces, there's no point work.
And I mean, we don't even have to go ballet, because Lantonet create Lantec. So we have our own Caribbean point.
Right.
But I wanted to say big up to the church. Because if you notice, most of our students who go into music, by the way, and Edna my work, you know, I know some people think Edna my work, you take my work, but me love Edna like cook food, like mango. But the students over by music school, most of them are church people. So perhaps we can also support the church system to train others.
And let me add to that.
So we don't have to, if you don't have enough school with equipment, church them have it. How do you support them so that we can have more people trained in the field?
And adding to that, it's not just music ministry in church, because there's also dance ministry in church. As a product of someone dancing. No, not the waving something. Girl, me used to dance on the altar. I'm telling you.
Okay, you a dance.
Right.
Yes, and
So
that too we can build on. Because
Yes.
sometimes when we go visit a church and I see the whole heap of cloth waving,
When
I'm
I
like,
talk that, Colleen.
but at that commando, let's admit it. It's beautiful
And
to
then
dance
go
in church.
further, I would also say, again in the church space, you know Kyle Chin?
Yes.
Kyle is a part of the film industry and he does martial arts as well. But I remember Kyle producing a whole production and play in my church growing up. And all of us from the church were casted in this play.
The Catholic Church does that a lot too, especially the one when Nicolene there. But yes. But the truth is though, is that we have to just look on the industry as something more than
It's
just...
broader.
It's broader.
Yes. Yeah.
It's the clothes you wear. It's even how we walk and talk. Pat, we're in a dictionary now, that's a whole conversation for another week. But what does that mean for us and the words that we use and the rest of them come up with creatively? So I do think that we have to look at all parts of the industry. In visual arts, it's so wide. You have fashion, but not just making the clothes, but making the cloth,
yes.
sewing it. So all of those things we have to address. And so the creative, I'm hoping that what they've created is not just feeding music. It's looking at all areas of the industry.
Very, very, very
and
important.
the parts that support it. So when you talk about film, who train for film dancers or take photos of dancers. Because when they take your foot sometime, your foot look like it webbed if they don't know what they're doing.
100%.
So there are supporting industries to the creative industries that we need to train. There's a sound industry.
Correct.
And for me, the universities don't have to compete. Like UTech is a space for technology. Do that there.
Yes.
So enhance sound, enhance lighting design there. Edna is training the artists, allow them to support that.
I tell you, we could do this the entire morning because this is the creative mecca of the world. Jamaica, our guest has been Colleen Douglas, Cultural Communications Specialist, ensuring that the future of the arts is supported and protected. There's more Sunrise after these messages. Maybe we'll still be talking to Colleen. Who knows?
Not maybe. Colleen, you can't go
So
nowhere.
be sure to stick
We have things
and
to talk about.
stay. We'll be right back.
One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, that is it. Any two combo, double deal quick. It's a good look, pick any two you wish. Whopper, Junior, bacon and cheese, my favorite. American chicken sandwich, or grab a big fish. Plus 2 small fries and 2 small drink. Double deal for my money and it have me a sing. One money, two combo. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo, get BK double deal now on a Burger King. Burger King pick two, come back again. Yo.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Pen Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
Chase the Northern Lights with your Sagicor Bank credit card. Wouldn't you like to experience the natural beauty? Use your cards right, and you could be the lucky winner of an all-inclusive cruise vacation for 2 along the Norwegian coast to see the Northern Lights. The more you spend, the closer you are to your dream adventure. Enjoy the best rewards ever. Visit Sagicor.com for more information.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
Let's delve deep into the issues.
we'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
So this one hits close to home. Bob Marley Beach has become known as a space that belongs to the people, right? But now with efforts to privatize the space, the fight is on to keep it accessible for everyone. Well, joining us this morning to share the story behind his advocacy work is citizen activist Richard Dennison. Good morning, Richard. How are you?
Very good morning, Richard.
Morning,
good
guys.
to have you. And this is a very important issue. I want to jump right in to ask you, how were you made aware of this issue around beach access?
Right, so I was on a mission to find a beach for scouts to camp at. I'm with the Boy Scouts of America, and I trained to be a leader of the Boy Scouts of Jamaica. And I'm trying to bridge the two programs as a new form of, call it scout tourism, if you will. Because I had brought Jamaican flavor to the Boy Scout program in America, as well as STEM. They loved it, and they wanted to, have more of me. And I said, well, why don't you come to Jamaica? Because I'm always thinking of my country. So they agreed. And so I was on the mission here to find spaces. And at the beach, I happened to notice that they weren't efficiently using the space in terms of there's an old lady there selling fish, and whatnot. And they didn't have enough cabanas. So I said, why don't you build more cabanas? Because their people are leaving sooner than they would because they have no comfortable space. And then, coming back a second time and seeing that she did that and seeing that things improve, I said, well, it'd be a great place to invest and so on. She said, oh, no bother, because they're going to tear down the building. And I was like, why? And that's when she explained to me the struggle that they're having with, forces at B that were trying to take away the beach and remove everybody. And I then said, well, who's working on this? And she said, well, it's her relative in England. His name is Robert Stevenson. And, Norman Stevenson. And she said, and I said, well, does he have WhatsApp? Is there any way to reach him? She said, yes. So I said, put him on my phone. Started talking to him. Then he put me on to a gentleman in the United States who was leading an organization called JABIM, the Jamaica Beach Birthright Environmental Movement. And he gave me the full of what the struggle was. So I said, they explained that they're having difficulty, getting things done in Jamaica because there wasn't enough people here to help. So I said, well, I'm an activist. I'll jump in. What do you need me to do? The rest is history. So it's been quite a struggle. I'd actually had to live at the beach, but there's a lot more there, but I know we're short on time, so.
You mentioned it being a struggle. Let's talk a little bit about some of the support or resistance that you would have encountered along this journey. Talk to me about that.
Right, support. Well, when it was made, I was made aware of it, the clock was ticking. The demolition was supposed to be the very next day. So I actually went on an app called Clubhouse, where there's a group that we normally meet up, and I brought it to the group. And I said, what can I do? And somebody in the group, a girl named Hopi, said, why don't you start, a petition? And I was like, duh, of course. Immediately did the petition and was getting 30 signatures a second for weeks. Yes. Because I realized that there was an angle here, because I had actually come back, interviewed the Thomas family to find out what had happened in the lead up to all of this. And I got some general idea and sense of it, and I realized if I made this an international fight, because it was Bob Marley Beach, and as I told them, if this was Richard Dennison Beach or George Brown Beach, no one would care. But it's Bob Marley Beach, and I know the whole, issues around Bob, the fact that he was there, the love for us, that this is a Rastafari heritage site, really, that it would be of import to people, and we'd get a public pressure here, because I realized that who we're up against cares more about the tourists and the foreigners than necessarily local. And so that's kind of what led into it and built from there.
Yeah.
Well, this is really a new issue, but a serious issue that requires some level of attention. I want to know, what do you think specifically, what action would you suggest or recommend that should be taken now? What's the call to action?
Right. The call to action, first and foremost, is just activism, period. We need to do more and talk less, right? And this is very often Jamaicans say, well, we must do this and we must do that. And I've heard a million miles of we must. I stepped up personally. And this is kind of what's required, because it was that plus of the support I got that would help, push against the resistance that eventually came, right? To get this to be something that the world recognized, that eventually led to the Thomases getting their title and getting a firm claim on their part. We're still in the fight for the Stevenson property, because there's really two properties that were in contention at the time, that one is still there, and the access road leading in. Now, JABEM, the Jamaica Beach Birthright Environmental Movement, is the place to go first. So I'm recommending people go to the JABEM website, jabem.org, to get the full of this, because there's been a lot of work by others. And so I'm just part of the picture. And it's really amazing, because, I met the lawyer in the ocean. I mean, a lot of us were working collectively, but had never met, literally never met. It's just, again, a love for Jamaica, concern for the rights of the people, etc. And nobody's making money, right? This is strictly and solely for the purpose of making sure that Jamaicans have access to their beaches.
But let me ask you this. How close are we to eradicating the issue? Where are we in the fight?
In the fight, currently tied up in the courts.
Okay.
There is a law that has been on the books since colonial days. That is what's allowing for this to happen. And unfortunately, the government has seen fit, to successive administrations, I'm not necessarily picking on anyone, right, that they're just not getting rid of this law. And I suspect there's forces behind this. I will not go into it, but you can use your imagination as to who benefits from this. But it's unfortunate, because none of the other islands are doing this and allowing this to happen to their people.
And for clarity, for those who may not know what you're referring to, what does this law say?
Right. It's a beach law, right? The beach access law, I believe it is, that is basically allowing for the control of the beaches and the ocean. And within that law, it allows for not necessarily the sale of beaches, and this is kind of where they play a game, right? You can't sell the beach, but if you allow the people who own the land in front of the beach to control it, to fence it off, and turn, look the other way, put a guard there, etc., you're in effect disenfranchising the people of Jamaica from accessing the beaches. I'm sure many of you out there have experiences, maybe going to certain places that were once free and accessible, now you got to pay money. Or you got to book a day pass to access that beach. And this is livelihoods too that are being affected too. It's more than just, and the environment, I should add.
Well, it's good to air the issue and put the issue on air, and to keep the conversation going, so that we can get to the call to action. Because, I mean, of course, when you see the 30 signatures per second, it tells you a lot. All right. So much to unpack here. And, of course, the advocacy work that's been done by Richard Dennison is remarkable. I want to big you up. Heartfelt thank you to guest Richard Dennison for shedding light on this very important story. Up next, we'll continue the conversation discussing the powerful new documentary that will be featured at the Skylark Film Festival, Bob Marley Beach. The fight for your right is filmmaker Simon Mays. Coming up next, so stick and stay.
Home yours with up to 30% off select items at Quartz. Get lounge, dining, and bedroom furniture starting at $11,999. Fridges, stoves, and washers starting at $26,999. And smart TVs starting at $24,999. Shop today with Quartz Ready Finance and get more. Make home yours with up to 30% off at Quartz. Bringing value home. Offers end October 31. Conditions apply.
Chase the northern lights with your Sagicor Bank credit card. Wouldn't you like to experience the natural beauty? Use your cards right, and you could be the lucky winner of an all-inclusive cruise vacation for two along the Norwegian coast to see the northern lights. The more you spend, the closer you are to your dream adventure. Enjoy the best rewards ever. Visit Sagicor.com for more information.
That's when she began to explain the whole legal issue that was on the pending demolition of this building.
The beaches they're taking now are fishing in villages, right? People live off of that.
This beach have a very important part of Rastafari cultural heritage.
Jade, we got so much things. Listen, in keeping with the theme, we now turn our attention to the creative arm of advocacy. Filmmaker Simon Mays joins us now to share the story behind the powerful new documentary, Bob Marley Beach, The Fight for Your Right, which will be featured at the Skylark Film Festival tonight. Remember, we planned that we were going down today? Yes.
We're going down with Simon.
Yeah, we're going
Welcome, Simon.
Welcome.
So glad for you to come and pick us up. Down to the grill.
No problem.
Simon, let us talk about, obviously we had a really great conversation with Richard just now in explaining what is happening and the issue. Why was it important to you to document it and get this on film?
Because it needs to be told. The story needs to be told. Just like any film or documentary, there has to be some sort of an awareness and something that will hit hard and drive home the point. I was just randomly at the beach with my camera, and I met Richard at Bob Marley Beach, which is somewhere I frequent often. And he just kind of like, we just started talking, shared his story, and I'm like, I need to document this. I need to record this. So I kind of turned it into a piece of art that hopefully would resonate with an audience by telling this story, because I'm a filmmaker, I'm not an advocate, but I became an advocate because of my story. Right.
I mean, speak to us a little bit about your background, your passion, why this would just follow suit and align well with your interests.
Yeah, listen, my first job actually was at CVM. So I had that passion for filmmaking at the switchboard when it was analog. And I used to do reel-to-reel, beta-to-beta editing, right? And then I went to Toronto Film School. And I stayed there. I was in Canada for like 19 years. Did some, short films, music videos, worked alongside Little X, and a few other filmmakers. So film is in the blood. That's my passion. I came to Jamaica in 2017, joined JAFTA, and saw that there was this rise in filmmaking here. This, another way of telling stories other than stage and music, right? So I wanted to be a part of that culture, so I stayed. So that's a bit of my background, right? But documentary filmmaking is something that I've always been interested in. In the pipeline, my mom was murdered in 2006 as well, so I'm developing a story around that, right? And I have to do it quickly because a lot of people are passing as we speak. But yeah, so anything that would actually build some sort of an awareness to an issue that no one really knows about, and that's the whole idea of documentary filmmaking, and that's what impassioned me.
Makes sense.
You speak about the history. You speak about the experiences that you've had. When you now look at Jamaica before you left and went to Canada, you're back in Jamaica now, and you're premiering your documentary at a film festival in the Grill. Talk to me about Talk to me about that as a creator, to say this is a product that I've loved, I've nurtured, I've poured into, and here it is about to be showcased. What does that mean to a creative?
Oh man, it means a lot, especially the fact that it's at a film festival locally. And this is where I want it to be. If any premiere at all, like I'd want it to start here. I've done a short film before, and it came second in Miami Shorts, right? And because you can, through Film Freeway, you can send your films anywhere, in Europe or anywhere, but I really wanted this particular film to start here and to get the ball rolling. And there's a lot of really good points that Richard had mentioned, right, that needs to be realized. And through this film, hopefully it will help him to realize the cause. What I did with the film also is take 3 different subjects, which is Richard, who is someone who just attached himself to the cause. Someone, another person, Kamala, who is she lives and works in the area. You know, so I told her story through a campaign that she was a part of at that time, and an educator, Mr. Knife, who is an educator at UWI, right, who is also advocating. You know, I met Stephen Marley. He performed at a fundraiser. So there's a lot happening as it relates to. So this Bob Marley Beach is a catalyst for the bigger picture.
Bigger picture, right. So definitely more documentary films in the pipeline, of course.
Absolutely.
Yes, just the start of great things.
Thank you.
And the start of continued conversation that needs to happen around what is happening. You see, sometimes we can talk, you know, but you know, you see things.
Yes, it comes home.
You have to.
And film does that.
And film definitely
music and the picture. And mood and moments. It brings it home. So we can respond.
The film premieres tonight. Where else can, or the documentary rather premieres tonight?
It's between 2 and 4. So like in the afternoon, right? Between 2 and 4. As for where, there's another film festival that reached out to me via email and they wanted all of my assets. So I sent it to them, right? Through Kevin Jackson, actually, he's been sort of pushing this as well. He works at Jampro. So through my associations with JAFTA and Jampro and connections with my fellow filmmakers, even Stacy, who is in studio right now, you know, we've worked together on a lot of projects as well. So you know, wherever I can get the word out. You know, it will be there. So
I would love to watch this documentary.
I would love. Me too.
No, we're leaving straight from here.
Yes,
and I'm going straight to Negril.
Karen was going to Negril.
That's right.
That was the incredible Simon Mays.
Brilliant.
Listen, thank you very much. You know,
keep going.
Thank you.
Keep creating.
Absolutely.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Free Zone is up next. So come.
I am.
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth. It's not all that glitter is gold. Half the story had never been told. So now you see the light.
Is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
Brilliant action here at Extreme E. This is unbelievable. Absolute carnage.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, Singer, and IslandNet Services.
All right, you already know what time it is. It's free zone time, and we're about to play a fast game of TK Says. See?
TK Says?
See?
No Simon in here.
TK
That was the last
Says.
segment.
Yeah, man, you know, we're done with Simon. Simon was on the coach. You know, the coach again. So it's pretty simple. Here we go. What I say goes.
Okay.
I say you do.
But you have to say TK says?
I will always say TK says. That is not really the challenge. The challenge is what TK says to do. That is what is going to be
TK.
You know, a little.
Let me do a quick disclaimer.
Let me hear it.
No dancing.
No dancing.
That's
I can handle
competition.
that. I can handle that. I can understand your concern.
I'll just say keep it tidy, please.
You notice that you have boards?
And listen, don't give us any food to eat.
Here's the deal.
I didn't agree to that.
Here's the deal. We're going to do it in different categories because you're multi-talented, multifaceted, and the people want to see the talent. Am I right? Can I get an amen? Amen? All right, so first things first, TK draws. You will be drawing.
Okay.
TK says, draw a lizard. Michaela will judge who is the better lizard drawer. It can be a croaking lizard. It can be a ground lizard. It can be an IT lizard. IT? Please allow the people to see. Please move to the side and allow the people to see your lizard. Because I really don't need a judge for this one. I don't need a judge for this one. DJ, may I beg you, please, one little close up on this. Because, no, move your hand, make the people them see. What is that?
It's a blade. It's a ratchet.
You see, it's a profile and listen, it depends on where you take the shot.
All right?
Overhead shot.
We're going to give IT another opportunity.
It's a drone shot, that's why
it's a drone shot at the lizard. Here we go.
Thank you.
Your next jump. Yendi? Clear winner.
Okay.
Below, no man, below your hand. Okay, wow. All right then. It was good to have you.
I want you to leave your blade on the screen.
All right, so in keeping with the theme of Jamaican animals.
Okay.
Jamaican animals again?
Yeah, cat lizard was one.
Yes.
Your next thing. TK says draw one cockroach. Come IT, cockroach. I could see it. I just want the people to see the process, but IT won't allow it. All right. Okay. Michaela, how we feel? Why? Let me ask you a question. IT, like how you have this entire whiteboard. Why you cockroach?
You have teenager roasts now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I'm not telling like. So let's just take a look, DJ. Let's take a look at IT's cockroach. I don't know. I feel like you're gonna have to zoom all the way
not
in.
like cockroach. Spirit, that's true.
We're not reach that yet.
If you're not all in fear, and the teenager, can't lose.
That is so unchristian-like of you.
Zoom it in.
We have to zoom in. All right, IT's cockroach is on the screen.
Watch it.
Our sunrise.
It's on a crawl off. Zoom it back in the crawl off. Zoom it.
Patrick, stand by, please. We're going to go over now to Yendi. We're done. We're done. Yendi's
TK was stick to
cockroach. It's a cockroach.
That cockroach.
This is a what? A cockroach. A what? A cockroach. A what? Oh, a cockroach.
People, the thing is, my ban and go a rima, me no cockroach.
IT, go back to your board.
Next category in TK says, we've seen the drawing.
Beg it out, wipe something there.
I don't know if I guess I could use it as notes.
See?
What is next?
This is what it's a conflict resolution.
Go back to draw.
All right, ready? The next category is poetry.
Poetry.
TK says, make up a poem. It must rhyme and it must have the word sunrise.
It must have the word?
It must rhyme and it must have the word sunrise. The sunrise can come in anywhere at any time for any reason.
When do we start?
If you want, you can start
right on the board.
No, you're not right on the board. You can just say it if you want.
Surprise! we are here on Sunrise. We don't want to miss it because we don't want you to cry. And if you cry, then you might just die. So please, don't cry and don't die. We just want you to be surprised here on Sunrise.
All right.
Okay. I see you're next.
Introduce.
Yes,
you don't know
you're next.
the
Just go.
cultured clapping. Let me come out your way, sir. Go on.
One stanza.
In the morning, when you open your eyes, you see God's giving you a prize. Sunrise.
All right. I don't know. Those are pretty good.
That was pretty good too.
I thought that you guys would have gotten a little more stomach at that. It doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound bad. Are we ready for the final face-off?
Let's go.
This will determine it all.
What's this?
We've done drawing.
Yes.
We've done poetry.
Yes.
Let's hear the voices. You said you're not dancing, but never said you won't sing. We're gonna do.
Whoa, 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 Lord. Whoa, 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 yeah.
I'm going to give you a rhythm. You want to sing a cappella?
Wait, what happens with the rhythm?
All I was going to say is you just have to just give me a tune. We're going to give you the freedom. Just come up with a tune.
You go first with your tune.
See it there? Wow. 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 Who wants to go first?
I don't know the rhythm there. My song a cappella.
Oh, here we go.
No, my bass.
Come, IT. Ready. Come, IT. Come, the man.
You go first.
Come, the man.
A team project?
Come now, let's go.
Alright, me sing and you DJ.
Alright.
Whoa.
And I come out of the way.
I just wanted the ad-libs. We just wanted the ad-libs.
On the ad-lib?
Yeah, go on. Ready? Yeah.
Any song.
Give it on.
Yeah.
Any song.
Whoa, 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 yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son.
One son.
So whosoever believeth in Him should not perish but have everlasting life. Whoa, yeah.
What life?
When I'm in misery, He's always the one that I see. Whoa, yeah. He's never ever far from me. My burden bearer to me. Whoa, yeah.
Him bear my burden. Him wipe my pain. Him keep me safe. Him keep me sane. God said me. Me said him. God I'm my friend. Him I'm my king.
Big tune. Maybe I got that.
I'm gonna win. Introducing the winners.
Is your mother?
Yendite, both are the win. That shot.
With him, half a lizard blade, not a lizard, but a cockroach. Alright.
And now TK says, end the show.
Alright, well, guess what, guys? The show done. That means that the week's done too. And good news is that you can pre-watch your favorite segments. We got you covered over on YouTube. Head on over to our YouTube channel at CVM News, and also for the fun stuff in between on our Instagram here at CVM Television.
I feel like you should just DJ it again. You did nice, you know? Alright, oh gosh, no, we're not put under pressure. We're not doing it.
Like we always say, every single time, every single day, God without man is still God. But you say man without God, nothing, zero, zilch, nada, vapor. That.
Have a wonderful weekend. We love you.
You can't do that.